We're riding 42,000+ miles. That's 1 mile for each person that will be diagnosed in the United States with pancreatic cancer this year alone.
Chris Calaprice is a man on a mission, riding his Big Purple Victory Vision across the country to raise awareness and money for the fight against pancreatic cancer.
I'm a 6-year survivor and a 6-year chemo patient, so we're out here trying to give people hope and show that there is a reason to get involved with this and to get money behind it.
To look at Chris, you'd never know he is suffering from one of the deadliest forms of cancer known. Despite radical surgery and nearly 6 years of chemotherapy, this former Army Ranger looks far healthier than your average biker.
It's the number 4 cancer killer and only receives 2% of the federal funding, so we really need to make some major changes if survivability is going to change on this cancer.
A number of Baton Rouge riders joined Chris for a fundraiser and River Road ride during his visit to the capital city recently. Many of the riders joining us that Saturday morning said they knew little at all about pancreatic cancer. Chris hopes to change that.
We've had so many experiences where we're getting in touch with people and we're sharing our stories and they're saying, well, I didn't know anyone survived pancreatic cancer. And that's what we need to change.
Chris plans to ride his Big Purple Vision 42,000 miles. That's 1 mile for every person diagnosed with pancreatic cancer in the U.S. each year. Of those 42,000, Chris says 75% will die in the first year. Only 5% survive 5 years or more. Chris was diagnosed in 2003.
We had the bike out and a gentleman came up and said, oh, pancreas cancer. I was just diagnosed with pancreas cancer. And they actually had taken this gentleman off the operating table because his insurance wouldn't cover the surgery. So we were able to give him some information about oncologists to visit and some specialty centers, UCLA, MD Anderson, etc. So it really, it's able to have a direct impact on people's lives when you're able to be in contact with the public. So this truly is grassroots. You know, this is us just riding and talking with people, stopping at local coffee shops, and you know, this great big purple train thing out there really brings attention.
The ride and fundraising event at Boudreaux and Thibodeau's raised over $6,000 for Chris's Road2Acure program. But more importantly, it introduced a number of Baton Rouge area riders, this one included, to a very remarkable man. A man who absolutely refuses to give up. Ride on, Chris Calaprice.